everybody, welcome to Wisdom Wednesday on the Self-Help FAQ YouTube channel. And now I want to continue talking about your physical well-being, but I want to focus on movement because we're all very busy, leading busy lives, and some of us are putting movement on the back burner, and that's not good for your body. Why is it not good for your body? Let's take a look. Well, I found this cute picture online, and it shows that many of us, this is kind of what we're doing in our free time, or maybe even all day. If you have an office job, or you work from home, or you've got some free time, you're online scrolling, or doing some kind of work online like this, and we could spend an awful lot of time sitting. And sitting is so bad for us. This is something that's happened to me as well, since I've become disabled. And what happens when you're sitting for too long? Many muscles in your body start to waste away from lack of exercise and sitting too long. For one thing, your hip flexors will tighten. What happens is your hips remain in a shortened position, and over time they become tight. So that reduces flexibility and affects the walking posture. This matters because your hip flexors can cause pelvic tilting, back pain, and even knee strain. So it's important to work them out. And then your glutes, which is on your bottom, they turn off due to lack of use, which some are calling gluteal amnesia. This matters because it can lead to poor posture, back pain, and imbalance when standing or walking. Next is your hamstrings and the top part of your legs. What happens, you get constant knee bend, causes these muscles to tighten and shorten. Tight hamstrings restrict leg movement and pull on the pelvis, contributing to back discomfort. Then you've got your core muscles in your abdominal area. Without activation, your core becomes weak and disengaged. And a weak core leads to poor balance, slouched posture, and strain on your lower spine. Then you've got to worry about your lower back, in the spinal area in the lower spine. These muscles get overstretched and are overcompensating due to slouching or poor chair support. This matters because chronic tension or strain can develop, leading to persistent low back pain. Next, you can get neck and shoulder muscle problems. If you look at your screen too low or too high, where you have to lean forward, get a forward head posture, causes constant tension, and this can lead to headaches, neck stiffness, and shoulder tightness. Then you have to worry about your chest muscles. These shorten from hunching over keyboards and devices. So what happens is this pulls the shoulders inward and downward, worsening posture and limiting shoulder mobility. So, sitting shuts off or weakens your glutes, your core, and your back. It shortens and tightens your hip flexors, your hamstrings, and your chest. It overstresses your neck and shoulders from poor posture. And this combination leads to pain, stiffness, fatigue, and poor movement patterns. So it's so essential that you find ways to move even when you're busy. So after hearing about all the dangerous things that prolonged sitting can lead to, I think we should try to dive in and find ways to work movement into our lives. And I found a way that really works well for me. I had never tried it before. I didn't know much about it. And that thing is yoga. I know a lot of us think yoga is sitting around and going Om, but it's really a lot more than that. And you don't have to do the Om part. You can do some other things that only takes minutes in a day. So you can have movement in minutes, and everyone's got 5 to 10 minutes that they can devote to this. Let's find out a little bit more about yoga, what it is, what the benefits are, and then I would like to look at a few apps that I found online, and I'll show you the one that I finally settled on and why, and what it can do for you as well. So here's a picture showing some typical yoga poses. And it's not really necessary for us to know all the names of the different types of yoga. Just we want to get down to the basics and make it accessible. So yoga is an ancient Indian practice combining breath, posture, and mental focus. Some popular modern styles are hatha, vinyasa, restorative, and chair yoga. It's adaptable for almost any age, body type, or setting. Yoga's benefits are physical, mental, and also accessible. In the physical realm, you gain flexibility, balance, posture, and pain relief. In the mental arena, you can get stress reduction, focus, and nervous system regulation. It also can be accessible because it can be done in a chair, in a bed, or with minimal space. As for me, I chose yoga because of my disability and because of my busyness. So I'm able to do the yoga in a chair or in bed, and because I'm so busy with my videos that I'm doing, I can find 5 minutes to just stop and do the yoga in my chair, and it's so very helpful. I also found a quote that I like about yoga. It's by Sakyong Mipam, and is the body benefits from movement and the mind benefits from stillness. So this beautifully summarizes the dual power of yoga. Your body thrives on gentle, intentional movement. It stays flexible, strong, and healthy. Your mind, on the other hand, often needs the opposite: stillness, quiet, and reflection. So yoga bridges both. You're moving the body while calming the mind. So yoga gives you a 2-for-1 benefit: physical health and mental peace. It's especially relatable to modern life. Most people are mentally overwhelmed and physically underactive. So personally, I think it's perfect. Okay, so here I'm looking at the top 5 yoga apps, especially for beginners, and an overview of them. I'm just showing what the user ratings are and the cost right now, because I'm going to talk about each one and show you the websites. We have Alo Moves, which shows 4.5 star rating at $12.99 a month. We've got Asana Rebel, 4 stars from $9 to $15 a month. We have Glow at 4.5 stars, $30 a month. And we have Down Dog, 4.5 stars at $9.99 a month. And then Fit Me, 4.5 stars, or is it 4? Yeah, 4.75 stars. Same as the one above. For $9.99 a month, or $69.99 a year. Okay, let's go look at their websites to see what we can find out. Okay, so here I'm looking at Alo Moves, and at the top you can see yoga, fitness, mindfulness, wellness, skills, and instructors. And they talk about, in the middle here, they're advertising a free trial. I found out that it was a 14-day free trial. So let's take a look at their website a little more. Move it down. So find out what moves you. And they've got yoga, get lost in a flow state with every yoga variety from vinyasa to hatha. Fitness, level up your workouts with Pilates, bar, HIIT, strength, and much more. And mindfulness, embrace your thoughts and emotions to put yourself in a better headspace. And self-care, unwind with meditative rituals like dry brushing, gua sha, and journaling. And they have a part underneath where you get to see the instructors. You probably can click on each one, yes, and read about them. And then we have different kinds of offers. I think that one's called, that's MetaQuest 3, bring our world-class instructors right into your home for better than in real life experience. Save when you buy the MetaQuest headset and an Alo Moves XR membership. They've got something for university students. Sign up with your student email to unlock 1 free month of yoga, workouts, mindfulness, nutrition, self-care on Alo Moves, then get special discounted pricing. We've got World Elite MasterCard card holders. Has partnered with MasterCard to offer exclusive discount on Alo Moves and Alo Yoga, plus other benefits. And HSA FSA approved. Want to save on your membership? Qualifying customers can pay for an annual membership using tax-free HSA or FSA funds at checkout. Those are all nice. They have a blog, latest articles, 20 questions for your emotional wellness, the best Pilates exercises for your arms, 8 yin yoga poses to relieve low back pain. So transform your life in 14 days. That's the free trial I was seeing there. And different ways to follow them. They have gift cards too. So that's what their website looks like. And again, as a reminder, they are $12.99 a month. So the pros and cons that the users talked about. Pros being professional instruction, polished production, variety of class lengths, but the cons were it's very expensive and it's less casual friendly. Okay, that's Alo Moves. Now let's look at Asana Rebel. All right, so I don't think I had a website to go to there. If I click on it, let's see what happens here. Yes, on Asana Rebel, you can't just go to a website without, you have to tell them things about yourself. What is your gender? And then they're looking to find out what you're looking for, what your level would be, and things like that. So by the time you get done with their quizzes, then they just have you sign up with your email. So you don't have a chance to think about and compare things or find out what they have to offer first. So that was a little bit of a bummer for me. So I had to look at, let me see, what was that? I had to look at an AI overview here where it says, Asana Rebel is a fitness app focused on yoga-inspired workouts and healthy living. You get a variety of yoga-based exercises, guided meditations, workout challenges, and nutrition plans, all designed to help users reach their fitness and wellness goals. It's available on both Android and Apple devices. So for pros and cons from the users, the pros were that it combines yoga and fitness and it's a clean design. The cons were that it was weight loss focused and less meditative. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of an idea there for them. Now let's go to Glow. Glow has a nice website. They advertise in the corner here that you can get a 7-day free trial. Right there, 7-day free trial. Okay, let's take a little bit of a closer look. So here they're showing, they have 8,000, they claim they have 8,000 yoga videos across 12 different styles to personalize your practice. So as I look at it, I can see they have Vinyasa Flow, Hatha Yoga, Yin Yoga, Restorative Yoga. Then we have Kundalini, Yoga Conditioning, Power Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, and Meditation Breathwork, Pilates, Mat Pilates, Prenatal Yoga, and Postnatal Yoga here. But also there's a little, you can click to find out all more styles that they have 4 different ways to practice live. Choose from our live classes online and start practicing yoga in real time with Glow's community. So you get yoga, meditation, Pilates, and fitness. And you get to view live class schedules. Personalized yoga and wellness to fit your lifestyle. At home or on the go. Learn from the world's best yoga teachers with 8,000 on-demand classes. Personalize your practice uniquely for your lifestyle. 18 different styles of yoga with classes 2 to 90 minutes. World-class certified teachers, complete wellness with meditation, Pilates, and fitness. Got a shout out from Good Housekeeping. 30,000 average 5-star reviews. People have said they have excellent yoga classes. It's their favorite studio and they can't live without it. They have a 7-day free trial. You can meet their teachers as well. Clickable. And view all of our teachers. More encouragement to join the 7-day trial. And then at the bottom you can see they've got a blog also. They have programs, teachers, and styles. And you can go through the different things to look at for yoga, Pilates, and other things. So it looks like a really great website. Looks like a really great program. But Glow is the most expensive one. At $30, the pros and cons for Glow are the pros, where they have a huge library of yoga plus meditation plus Pilates, and the cons, most expensive, interface overload, are things to look out for. All right, let's move on to Down Dog. Down Dog just has this one landing page. I'll see if I can zoom out. Right here. Yes, this is Down Dog app. It's just one landing page. This is all that's on the page. It says great fitness anywhere, yoga, Pilates, meditation, high intensity interval training or HIIT, bar, and prenatal yoga. I see on this side frequently asked questions, their private policy, and support. Up at the top here, if you zoom in, it says click here to get 40% off. So I'm not sure what that's about, but you might want to check into it. And they do show kind of what it might look like on your phone. How much time, what type of practice, if you want to boost it or not. Start practice. And that is all you get on their page. Now for Down Dog, for Down Dog, the pros were that it was personalized sequences, different flow each time. The cons were that it has a robotic voice, less instructional depth. And that one was for $9.99 a month. And the last one was Fit Me. This is the one I actually ended up settling on because I have a disability and I was looking for chair yoga. And this one came recommended to me by friends, and then online there was a lot of positive things about it, and the cost wasn't too bad. It has a 4 3/4 stars. Monthly cost is $9.99. And as you see there, this is also one where you have to go through the quizzes here. You pick out your age. So I'm just going to go through this one. I'm going to make up some things, not put my actual, I'm not going to put my actual personal information. Let's just say you are 40 to 49. Okay. Says we've already helped 1 million plus women to achieve their goal. Next. What's your main goal? I think a lot of people want to lose weight for good. Maintaining a healthy weight after 40 helps minimize the risk of age-related issues. That's good. Next. What else are you focused on? choose all that apply. Let's just say better shape, heart health, longevity, maybe energy. We want mobility. Let's try that, see what that comes up with. All right, these are all great goals. And how would you describe your current shape? Are we regular, flabby, overweight, or obese? I think a lot of us are overweight, so I'm going to click that one. What would be your target body shape? A few sizes smaller, fit, flat stomach, athletic, or curvy? So I think most of us would like to be, I know a lot of us would like a flat stomach. It's really hard to achieve. I think, let's see. Why not? Let's try that. Flat stomach. We just need a little more detail. What areas would you like to improve? Well, obviously, the stomach. And maybe our arms. Let's try that. And when did you last feel exceptionally great about your shape? Probably 3+ years ago, many of us. 56% of our users have been in your shoes, but no matter how much time has passed, you could still get back to your best shape. What do you think affected your weight gain the most in recent years? Marriage or relationships, busy work or family life, financial struggles, menopause, injury or disability. A lot of people I know, including myself, it was injury or disability. And some people, let's try that. Could be stress or mental health issues. You could click that. Let's just say injury or disability. Next. Have you tried any of these? Diet and food restrictions, yes. Gym membership, well, a while back. Fitness programs or apps, not yet. Let's try this. Good to know. And what's the biggest obstacle on the way to your weight loss goal? Biggest obstacle. Let's just say health issues. 95% of dieters gain back the weight after losing it. Traditional weight loss methods promote short-term restrictive solutions that aren't sustainable over the long term. Fitness should be a lifelong journey rather than a quick fix. Building habits that can maintain for years is key. Got it. We help you achieve long-term results. 8 out of 10 women notice their first weight loss results after 4 weeks with FitMe and get long-lasting results in 3+ months. Nice. How would you describe your fitness level? I'm going to say beginner. So this goes on for quite a few more questions, but I wanted you to see what it starts to ask to find out how they can help you. I think it's very thorough, very encouraging. And that one is FitMe. It's the one I went for, and I've been using it for a couple of weeks, and I've been pretty happy with it because I can just stay in my chair where I'm working and do the exercises, and I actually feel a whole lot better. And FitMe had 4 3/4 stars. It was $9.99 a month. The pros and cons. The pros includes chair yoga, in-bed movement, and brief daily flows. Cons were there are some app glitches and some billing confusion. I haven't come up against those yet, but I'll let you know if I do. Okay, well, I hope you got something out of that, and that maybe you learned a new app you might want to try, or you're considering yoga, or if you're already doing yoga, maybe there's a different program you want to check into and see if there's something else you can do with that. Anyway, I just want to say, before you start any new exercise, please consult your healthcare provider, because you might have some conditions that will, interfere with. So always be on the safe side. And listen to your body, too. If you need to rest, if you have a condition where you need to rest, or you think you've overdone it, then go ahead and rest. But, you know, a little movement goes a long way, so don't be afraid to try one of these apps if your doctor gives the go-ahead, and just see where it takes you. See if you feel better in a couple of weeks like I did after trying it. So hope you try one of these. If you do try one of these, let me know how it goes. And work mindful movements into every day if you can. And thank you for stopping by. If you want to let me know that you're doing some other kind of movement, not yoga, I'd love to know what you're working on too. Let me know in the comments, or write to me at barb@selfhelpfaq.com. And you can go over to the Self-Help FAQ Facebook page and let me know how it's going there. Here's to your good health. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Follow-Up Friday. Well, I'll answer your questions. Take care.